Hey everyone, Mah-Dry-Bread here. Skyrim with only stolen items was a weird one. Let's follow that up with a classic brutal Pokemon run. Today's the day that we figure out would I be able to beat Pokemon Red with a team of only one Goldeen. Goldeen is a pretty underwhelming pure water type in Gen 1. It's got a higher attack than special in a generation when all water moves are special, and has a moveset that leaves a lot to be desired. I'm sure you'll instantly see the issue with this level up moveset. No water moves until level 37, so we won't have a water move for the Rock Gym at the start. By TM, we can learn some solid water and ice moves, though, so I should stand a chance in the late game. Like always, I'm writing the script as I go through with the challenge, so all of this part is being written before I've started. Everyone comment down below and guess if I can win or not. I'm confident that this is possible, but the first few gyms are going to be brutal. Let's explain the rules. In combat, I can only use Goldeen. I'll need other Pokemon to use HMs, but I won't be allowed to use any of those Pokemon in battle. No glitches or exploits, no items in battle, only Pokeballs and items outside of combat are allowed. Also, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Let's do this. So right off the bat, I use the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to replace Squirtle with Goldeen so that we can do the whole run with it. I picked to replace Squirtle so that our rival would have Venusaur, probably the hardest for us to fight. I name him Squirtle, because that's hilarious. So I'm sure it won't shock you to your core to see that we have to grind in Viridian Forest right away. No water moves until level 37 means there's no easy way past the Rock Gym. On the upside, grinding is off to a fast start because we start with Peck, a flying move. No, I don't know why Goldeen knows Peck, a flying move, while it also knows Horn Attack, a normal move where it's doing the same thing with the same horn. I mean, unless it's pecking like a peck on the cheek. That would just be hilarious. Even with the grinding though, our first try didn't go well. At level 14, I took my first shot at Brock, but couldn't even beat Geodude. We came close because he wasted so many turns, but we still couldn't get to Onix. Alright, what you're watching right now is 5 straight minutes of grinding that I sped up in editing. As you can see, the grinding at this point really sucks. We one-shot everything, but it takes so many Pokemon for us to level up even once. If we still can't win this fight at level 18, then we could try with Supersonic at level 19. I really don't think it'll take longer than that, but let's find out. Alright, we're at level 18 and this fight took forever. We managed to take down Geodude, but against Onix we got crit twice with Tackle. We held on with only 1 health for ages, and it was looking like we were gonna get the win thanks to Tail Whip, but one last Tackle took us down. Alright, let's try this again with Supersonic. Finally, with the help of Supersonic, we were able to easily beat the Rock Gym. It wasn't a fast battle, but they never managed to take us into red health this time. Let's try our luck at the Water Gym. On our way, though, I took the Helix Fossil. I knew that if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone ask anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I also made sure to pick up the TM for Water Gun in Mount Moon, so we now finally have a water move. Anyway, I took a crack at the Water Gym, and believe it or not, it was actually pretty easy. A little Confusion Luck and a lot of Horn Attack did a pretty great job, netting us the TM for Bubble Beam, a stronger water move. After that was the first real rival fight, and normally this one can be pretty rough, but we actually didn't take any damage. Getting Bubble Beam really did help us. Up north above Nugget Bridge, I make sure to fight every single trainer there. The next 2 gyms are the Electric and Grass gyms, both types we're weak against. Every level is gonna count here. On the SSN, after taking out all the trainers, we have a pretty easy rival fight. Bubble Beam and Peck handled the team pretty well, and although I'm not sure if it's good enough to beat the Grass Gym yet, the Electric Gym, maybe we can outspeed. First though, I do Rock Tunnel. I could do the Electric Gym now, but because we have water moves, Rock Tunnel is actually a solid enough place to gain a few more levels just for safety. While we were there, we leveled up and gained Waterfall, a stronger water move than Bubble Beam, so that'll be nice. After that, I finally give the Electric Gym a try, and I'm happy that I held off before, because if it wasn't for Waterfall being as strong as it is, I'm not sure I would have won this fight. The Grass Gym, on the other hand, was just too tough. Victory Bell's Razor Leaf basically always crits, and Vileplume can easily finish us off as a result. Maybe if I go do the Rocket Hideout and I come back I could win? The Hideout was super easy, especially Giovanni since we have Waterfall and he likes his ground types. Once I get back to the Grass Gym, it took a few tries, but we were finally able to get the win just because of Mist Sleep Powder. I'm really lucky that in Gen 1 they don't always pick their best move for the situation, or they'd easily beat us every time at this level. The Pokemon Tower rival fight was another easy first try. Dragon Rage chipped us down a bit, and Ivysaur probably could have finished us with a Razor Leaf near the end, but he just used the super weak Gen 1 Leech Life instead, so we were perfectly fine. Okay, now I know I've done a rant on this on like every Pokemon Let's Play I've ever done, but it bears repeating for anyone who hasn't heard it. Why can Goldeen's peck hit ghosts? Again, it's just an attack with the same horn that we use for Horn Attack. What makes peck able to hit ghosts when Horn Attack can't? I mean, in fairness, you could probably make this argument about most flying or fighting type moves. What makes Mega Punch normal and Mach Punch fighting? Why is Headbutt normal type? Can't that also be fighting type? I guess these differences just get even weirder when you apply it to ghosts, because most flying moves make physical contact, so you'd think that they would pass through ghost types. Must have just been balancing reasons, but I still think it's funny. With that done, I go straight to the Safari Zone and get the HM for Surf to replace Waterfall. I know that sounds kinda weird, but in Gen 1, Waterfall wasn't an HM yet. It's just the signature move of Goldeen and Seaking, although it's just a slightly weaker version of Surf, so naturally we go with Surf instead. By the time we get to Koga, we're level 50 and easily take down his team with Surf. We one-shot the Coughings, and Wheezing only hits us with Sludge, so it was an easy win. Next, I go to the Pokemon Mansion and grab the TM for Blizzard, a move that had 90 accuracy in Gen 1. I'll need this for Lance. The next gym is the Fire Gym, and that means I get to sweep a bunch of Fire Trainers for some easy experience before we have to do the Silph rival fight. And of course, Blaine himself was easy with Surf, but he's always easy, there's no surprise. After that is the Silph rival fight, and thanks to having Blizzard for his Pidgeot and Venusaur, it went very smoothly on the first try. Mind you, their terrible move choice helped us yet again, but 90 accuracy Blizzard is pretty crazy. Giovanni afterwards was a total sweep with Surf, as I'm sure everyone expected. For Sabrina's Psychic Gym, I mostly spammed Surf. Even with our terrible special and their high special, it was doing more damage than Peck was. It only took one try to win, but this honestly could have gone either way. Lastly, for the gyms was Giovanni's Ground Gym, and of course it was just a sweep. This is typically an easy gym, but especially when we're a water type with Surf. Last battle before Victory Road was the second last rival fight, and although I'm sure this one looks easy, it took a few tries. Water Onix was a problem since we have no good moves for him, and although the game is calling Blizzard super effective, it's just a text glitch. It's actually neutral. Alakazam also can easily beat us with a critical Psychic, although he didn't use it on this attempt. So before we get into the Elite Four, let's take a look at our stats. Level 62 is pretty low, and I'm not really liking our lack of moves to deal with water or ice types. I'm gonna have to go get the TM for Double Edge to replace Peck. Recoil damage is pretty low in Gen 1, so it should pay off decently. I'm also going to need a few more levels, but after that, I think I can do this. Make your final guesses on if we can win or not. Let's do this. So at level 66, I made a ton of attempts at Ice Trainer Lorelei, but we just didn't have any successful attempts. Even with this super lucky attempt where we landed tons of critical hits, we still went down because we lose so much health to Double Edge and Surf does so little. The worst part is that I'm confident that the rest of the Elite Four wouldn't be very bad at this point, but we might have to get stronger just to beat Lorelei. Even all the way at level 72 though, we're making no real progress. We lost most attempts to Slowbro's horrible battle of attrition, and the very few attempts where we got to Lapras, we just can't seem to put it away. Maybe if we replaced Supersonic with Rest? It still took quite a few more tries, but eventually we got an incredibly fast attempt on Slowbro, as he didn't just spam Amnesia this time, and we only had to rest once against Lapras before we managed to finally get the win on this rough battle. Second is the fighting trainer Bruno, easy sweep as I'm sure you expected. Third is Ghost Trainer Agatha. This was actually a really easy first try, mostly because Agatha picks really weird moves. Sometimes she's awful to fight, and sometimes she's totally easy. If you're lucky, you'll get a run like this, where she does things like switching Pokemon mid-fight for no reason, and using Dream Eater before you've even been put to sleep. Fourth is Dragon Trainer Lance. This one is another pretty easy first try. Water Onix could have been rough if not for Double Edge pulling through, but the rest of the team was an easy sweep with Blizzard, as expected. Finally, the Pokemon Champion. First is Pidgeot, who went down in one Blizzard, followed by Alakazam, who took half his health and damage exactly with Surf. He just used Reflect though, and in Gen 1 that only affects him. A second Surf left him with a Sliver, but his Psybeam thankfully didn't crit, so we took him out on the follow-up. Third is Rhydon, who was a one-shot, and fourth is Water Onix. Double Edge hit hard, but he countered with Hyper Beam, leaving us with only 44 health, so I took my chance to use Rest and heal. He just kept using Hyper Beam, and it got bad when our second Double Edge didn't finish him and he hit Dragon Rage. By the time we took him down, we still had low health. RK9 was 5th, so I took my chance to rest and heal up, and it worked perfectly since all he did was use Roar over and over until we took him down. Last was Venusaur, who probably could have one-shot us with Razor Leaf, but our Blizzard ended up critting, taking him down, and winning the run. That was a solid run. It's a shame that it slowed down so much near the end, but overall, not too bad. I really hope you guys liked that run. For next Saturday's Pokemon Challenge, we're doing the very highly requested Pokemon Fire Red run with only Shedinja. As always, I'm looking forward to your suggestions in the comments, in the challenge requests section of my Discord channel, and on Twitter. Subscribe, ring the bell, stay tuned. If you want to see me do more challenges like this, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I can always use more ideas from you guys on what I should do next. Also, check out the playlist in the description if you want to watch all the Pokemon challenges that I've already uploaded. If you guys want to see more Pokemon stuff from me, my friend What a Geek and I have done randomizer playthroughs of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Black and White, Red and Blue, and now we're doing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire over in his channel, linked in the description. You can also watch myself, What a Geek, and Gooseit playing Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon X here on my channel. In fact, the entire Pokemon Stadium playthrough is up now if you just want to go binge watch it. Also come to my Twitch TV streams and tell me that this video sent you. It's always cool to hear how you found the channel. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.